You ever feel like you're not enough? Like you're surrounded by people who seem to have everything figured out while you're just, well, surviving? Of course you do. Who doesn't? But don't worry. There's a solution to all that. It's really simple, actually. Whenever you want to encourage yourself, think about the qualities of your fellow friends. You know, the ones who have their lives together? Think about the energy of the first friend, the politeness of the second, the generosity of the third, and the kindness of the fourth. Because, of course, nothing screams self-improvement like mentally comparing yourself to everyone around you. Ah, yes, the perfect way to boost morale. Just sit there and remind yourself how much better they all are. It's genius, really. Take that first friend, for example, the one who's so full of energy it makes you question whether they're powered by solar panels or some kind of illegal substance. They wake up before the sun, hit the gym, meditate, and knock out a to-do list before you've even opened your eyes. Meanwhile, you? Well, you've snoozed your alarm 3 times and you're already planning which excuse you'll use to avoid doing anything remotely productive today. But hey, you can pretend their boundless energy rubs off on you, right? And then there's your second friend, the polite one. You know, the one who navigates social interactions with the ease of a politician. They never trip over their words, never offend anyone, and seem to know exactly how to handle every awkward situation. It's like they took a masterclass on human interaction while you were busy figuring out how to avoid eye contact with the barista. You'd think being polite would be easy, right? Just be nice, say the right thing. But no, you're the person who accidentally insults someone by complimenting their interesting choice in fashion. Or worse, you try to apologize and somehow make it worse. But this is supposed to be encouraging, remember? You're supposed to look at your friend's politeness and think, I could do that, except deep down, you know it's a lie. Social grace is not something you can fake. You either have it or you don't. And guess what? You don't. But that's okay. Just keep them around. Maybe some of their charm will rub off on you. Or maybe you'll just get better at being invisible in a crowd. Either way, progress, right? Ah, yes, the generous friend. The one who would give you the shirt off their back, even if it meant they'd freeze in the process. They're always there when you need them, no matter what. They have an endless supply of time, energy, and resources, and they give without expecting anything in return. It's almost too much sometimes, isn't it? 'Cause then there's you. You're not selfish exactly. You just like your boundaries. A lot. You have this neat little box around you, and stepping outside of it? That sounds exhausting. Being generous is hard work. I mean, who has the energy to be there for everyone all the time? But hey, it's inspiring, right? Their generosity should motivate you to be a better person. You'll get there. One day. Maybe. You'll wake up and suddenly feel the urge to give back to the world, to be more present for the people who matter. Except you won't. You'll just keep on doing what you've always done, the bare minimum. But don't worry, your generous friend is still out there, picking up the slack. How lucky you are to have them. And finally, we have the kind friend. The one who embodies everything you wish you could be. They're patient, understanding, never a bad word to say about anyone. They smile at strangers, hold doors open, and genuinely ask how people are doing. They're like a walking Hallmark card. Meanwhile, you're the person who silently curses the person in front of you for walking too slow. You're the one who avoids small talk because, honestly, who has the time? Kindness? Sure, in small doses maybe, but all the time. It's exhausting. And let's face it, you're not cut out for it. But here's the kicker. You're supposed to surround yourself with people like this. It's supposed to be encouraging, right? These little bursts of virtue that your friends exude, they're meant to lift you up. You're supposed to absorb it all through osmosis, just by being in their presence. Except you won't. You'll just feel more inadequate. But maybe that's the secret sauce, right? You don't need to be as kind, or as generous, or as energetic as your friends. You just need to stand close enough to them that their glow distracts everyone from your flaws. So surround yourself with them. These bright, beautiful souls who outshine you in every way. Let them carry you. Let them do all the heavy lifting, while you bask in the comforting knowledge that at least you're not entirely alone. And maybe, just maybe, in the quiet moments, you'll realize that being close to greatness is enough. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be there. Maybe that's what friendship is all about. being surrounded by all the things you'll never be, and learning to be okay with it. Because, after all, someone has to be the side character. And who knows, maybe that's where you shine.